Good morning, everyone. My name is Blessing Omojowe Williams. I'm going to be your agricultural science teacher for today. Class, we're looking at Genesis 1. Our topic for today is classification of farm animal based on 1. Size, 2. Habitat, and 3. Stomach. Hope you've taken note of that. We're looking at it based on what? Size, habitat, stomach. Now, animals classified based on size, habitat, and what? And we said their stomach. When we say size, they are either what? Large, or they are what? Or they are small. When we say large animals, how do we know they are large? It's based on what? Their body size. How do we know they are small? It's also based on what? Their body size. So think, which animal do you think is large, can be classified as large animal? Think. The popular ones you can see in your environment. Yes, I'm hearing echo. One voice. Yes, camel. Thank you. We also have what? Another one. We have cow. What other one? That can be based on size. Yes, we have camel. We have cow. We have what? Cattle or sheep. You can say sheep. They are also what? Large in their body size. These are large animals. Now we said small ones. Small one example. The popular one you eat is what? Chicken. Another example for it. Another example we have snail. We also have what? Fish. And so many of them. They are classified as what? Small animal. And we say we know they are small because of their what? Body size. Now I want to talk about habitats. Habitats. First of all, you hear the word habitat. What does it mean? Habitat refers to what? The environment. The environment which the animal live. That is, their ability to adapt to their environment is what becomes their what? Habitat. So when we say ability to adapt, it's not all animal that lives on land. Is that not so? We also have animals that live in where? In water. So meaning that habitat can refer to either what? Aquatic or what? Terrestrial. Give me an example of aquatic animal. Which animal do you know that lives in water? We have fish. Yes. Another one. Prawn. Yes. We have crayfish. Yes. Beautiful. It shows that you eat a lot of them. I'm sure most of you like fish, right? These are animals that live in what? Aquatic environments. We also talk about terrestrial. Terrestrial animals. Animals, we say that live on where? Land. They live in where? They live on land. Give me examples of terrestrial animals. Which animal do you know that stay around you that lives on land? We have what? Camel. We have cow. We have chicken. So many of them. All these ones live where? On land. And this one also lives in what? Water. Remember I said we're having 3 of them. Classification based on size, habitat, and stomach. So now we're going to be looking at classification based on what? Their stomach. In stomach, we have ruminants and what? Non-ruminants animals. Ruminant animals are also referred to as what? Polygastric animals. Are known as what? Polygastric animal. Meaning they have more than 1 stomach chambers. While non-ruminant animal has how many stomach? They have how many? 1 stomach chamber. And they are referred to as what? Mono. 1 is what? Mono. So they are referred to as monogastric animal. Is that clear? So they are referred to as what? Monogastric animal. Why are they referred to as monogastric animal? Because they have what? 1 stomach chamber. You call them simple stomach chambers. While ruminant animals are what? Polygastric animals. Meaning they have what? More than 1 stomach chambers. So ruminant animals, which are referred to as what? Polygastric animals. Their stomach are complex stomach. Their stomach is divided into 4 chambers. Because I told you they are polygastric. When we say poly, meaning that they are more than what? They are more than 1. Now when we say, let's bring it out so that you understand it clearly. When we say ruminant animal, we say they are what? Polygastric animals. Meaning they have more than 1 stomach chambers. Or they are farm animals that have what? Complex stomach. Don't forget. They are farm animals that have what? Complex stomach. Now this their stomach is divided into 4 chambers. 4 what? Chambers. The first one, we have what? The rumen, which is referred to as what? The first stomach. And is also the largest. Now when we talk about the first one is rumen, the second one is what? What's the second one? Let me hear the echo. Oh, thank you. Reticulum. Which is the second stomach. While the third is what? The third is what? Omasum. Thank you. And the fourth, that's on the list. The what? Abomasum. These are the 4 stomach of the ruminant animal. This is the true stomach. True stomach of the ruminant animal. This is the third, and this is the second. You might imagine, how will I remember this? You can easily give it an acronyms. How will you give it an acronyms to easily remember them? The way it is written, pick the first letters to help you to be able to remember them. You can rightly give it R, R, O, A. Now, reduce it. When you reduce it, what do you have? R raised to power 2, O, A. In that instance, we have what? Rumen, reticulum, omasum, and what? Abomasum. And remember, abomasum is what? True stomach. Rumen is the what? Is the largest of the stomach of the what? Ruminant animal. So, when I tell you about, when I ask about ruminant animal, remember their characteristics. They are polygastrics. They have a complex stomach. Their stomach is divided into what? Into 4 chambers, which is what? Rumen, reticulum, omasum, and what? Abomasums. Ruminant animals feed majorly on forages. They feed majorly on grasses and legumes. They swallow their feeds, and these feeds then passes through the esophagus to the rumen, which is the largest compartment of the ruminant animal's stomach. Now, when it passes into the largest compartment of the ruminant to the stomach, this rumen, it goes to the rumen. Now, this rumen contains microorganisms, and these microorganisms are called bacteria. These bacteria are found there in large quantities. What kind of microorganisms can you see there? Microorganisms like protozoa. You can see microorganisms like protozoa there. These organisms help to digest what? Cellulose in the stomach of the ruminant animal. That means they digest complex sugars. That's what we say cellulose, they are complex sugars. They also help the animal to synthesize vitamins, minerals. And when the ruminant animal finish grazing, it lies down. You might imagine, when you see the cow around you, the cow finishes grazing, the cow does what? It lies down. What's that cow doing? It lies there quietly. What's it doing? The food it swallows. It doesn't chew at that particular time. That food does what? It comes back to their mouths by the action called anti-peristaltic movements. And this action that takes place in the ruminant animal stomach is called regurgitation. It's called what? Regurgitation. Am I communicating? Okay, let me break it down so that you get it clearly. I said the ruminant animal, when they get to the place they are grazing, they don't chew their food immediately. They swallow their food. Once they swallow their food, what happens? They go to a quiet place, they lie down. Once they lie down, the food comes back to their mouth through the process called anti-parasitic movements. Now, in these instances, they bring the food back to the mouth, they start chewing it back. That's why they are differentiated between the ruminants and the non-ruminants. They chew it back. That process of chewing back is called what? Somebody echo? It's called regurgitation. They regurgitate. The animals start to re-chew the food, or you call it ruminating or chewing the cud. Think. Which animal do you think or have you seen lying down and is busy chewing? Which animal? Can I hear an example? Yes, I see cattle. Cattle are referred to as what? As ruminant animal. Majorly, you see them grazing, they will just be swallowing. They don't eat their food. What they do is that when they lie down, they start chewing it. They start ruminating, chewing. You'll be wondering, he's not having food, then what is he eating? That process is called chewing the cud. Another example, another animal that does this is what? Is sheep. They do it too. Even goats, that does the same thing. They are all referred to as what? Ruminant animal. So their process of rechewing is what is called ruminating. Now, we have looked at the stomach of these animals. These animals that only have one stomach, which is called the non-ruminant animal, they don't chew the cud. They do not eat grasses, they do not eat legumes. Examples are what? Chicken, like we mentioned before. Chicken, rabbits, horses, camel, poultry birds, they don't chew the cuds. Those are examples of monogastric animals. Even pigs, they don't chew the cuds. Your take-home assignments will be mention 5 differences between ruminant and non-ruminant animal. This is going to be your take-home assignment. Make sure you try and do it. Next class, we are going to be looking at this. Remember, always wash your hands, sanitize. When you are going out, wear your face mask. Sneeze into your elbow if you have to. Thank you.